first HBCU in blockchain in Web3. It's what our community has dubbed us. And I'm proud of that moniker for sure. And we started back in 2022 for the home team, Black-minded allied folks to learn and grow in emerging technology. And that's been the mission ever since. So we've been diving in some of my favorites, the blockchain side, specifically in blockchain, the NFTs, digital collectibles, the art side where art and music and all that in crypto and in blockchain lives. That's my favorite for sure. But also the fungible tokens, so just all the currency side, the trading side, the DeFi, decentralized finance, and all that good stuff as well too. Starting with number 1 crypto coin, Bitcoin, number 2 Ethereum, all the way on down those 33 plus million coins and growing exponentially every day. It's a good time. Also, the other emerging technology that we dabble in heavily is on the AI side. AI has been having another crazy moment with the agentic side, or the agents or the bots that are able to follow multiple commands, build different things, learn and grow on their own, surf the web, search out documentation, build apps, code, all kind of stuff. It's really a whole vibe. And we've been learning and growing together as a community, and it's been a really good time. It's been pretty fruitful. I'm just Unc, you know? What's good, family? What's the word? What's good, family? What's the word? Back in the building. Better call Z. What's good, family? How you been, man? It's good to see you. Thought you was going 3 for 3. Nah, we back in there. Back in the swing of things. Nah, man. It's good to see you. How's everything going your way, man? What's the word, man? Yeah, I was busy and getting sick a little bit, but we here, family. What's the word? What's going on? Back in the building, back to 10, yep, back to 10 a.m. PST, TGIF, summer is here, May's already over, it's kind of insane. Yeah, May 22nd, we're here on this day, 277 out of 365, this daily stream journey, going in, YwB222, episode 222, we here, you know, WW milestones, I love it, love to see it. Appreciate you guys for coming through. But yeah, oh shoot, we rocking. There we go. Get some comments up there. I'm gonna send a couple of noties real quick. I'm gonna play this goated intro for the show for my guy Iron Man. We are here. I'm Onaji B. Brian, founder behind Onaji University, on this daily stream journey. So let's get it. Let's see. Let's get it.
It's great.
There we go.
Pure Onaji. Yeah. Let go. Let's do it. All right, okay. All right, okay. Twitch notification hit on my phone. Onaji going live, we go vibe out, I know. I text my nigga, he gon' find me on that call. Party on chain, and my G say, where you at? I say, Onaji, yeah. Onaji, yeah. 200 saw me on the call. We spoke for a moment. You know how it go, but they all came for me. I weren't looking at all. Girl, I'm at a party. They like, tell me where it's at. I say, Onaji, yeah. Onaji, okay. Okay. Glad y'all had me on cam now. Been a while, throw a little game out. He said it all, I just got a bank call. I share the call like bro, gotta share the goal. Onaji, yeah. Onaji, okay. I said, too fine, honey, watch me right on the stream. They look for a homie like a hotline and shit. Put a ball on me like, whoa, they ain't that deep. Where the boy they is? I'm like, girl, who you mean? They said, Onaji, yeah. Onaji, okay. Okay. I say, who knew Twitch would get lit like this? Bad dads going wild out like this. Whole community, full vibes out here. I holla Zao and tell him I'm having a good time out here.
All is on. I'm having a good time out here. Let's get it. Onaji. Chilling with Onaji. What's good, family? How you feeling? That's what's up. My guy Nacho in the building. Big B. I'm too old for them late night sessions, man. I be sleepy. No, I feel you. Me too. Yeah, I can't be doing those, man. I be looking crazy, eyes all red. Yeah, those don't be working. Those don't be working. It's cool to get a little like, I don't know. It's cool to get like a little gaming streaming sometimes in the late nights. But yeah, I feel you. You know, the early mornings where it's at. But it's easy. How's everything going your way? How the last couple of days been going, y'all? Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Win this weekend. I'm open Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'll hit you. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Um, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Probably not the Saturday. Sunday, well, Monday, Monday. mm, Monday might be a vibe. Monday might be a vibe. I'll have to check and see. But yeah, right now, calendar is on this device that I'm streaming on. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Cool for sure. Um, but let's rock Monday as long as I don't get called in. AW. Oh yeah, yeah. Monday's a holiday, huh? That's right. That's right. Monday's a holiday. Actually, that might be all bad. That might be all bad. Like you use your calendar anyway. I do to check what's on there for the show. I definitely use it to see what is booked up on there for cheesy. Where's Miss V? She love that. I'm dying. I'm weak. That's too funny. What's good with y'all though? Hey Z, you been live coding like crazy still? What's the word, man? The consensus out there is that these devs, these teams, these companies are finding that, especially Claude, but the vibe coding situation is OD expensive. OD expensive. Um, it's about games getting that popping. That's what's up. That's what's up. Love to see it. Hey, Uber, they had a crazy little you know time with their Claude Code situation since December, but they burning through the monies, and we talking about a couple billion dedicated for this research and development side. And yeah, it's a time. So yeah, I'm seeing more and more. I'm seeing more and more. We'll talk about it. I think I'm gonna bring it up heavy on tomorrow. I need to hit, yeah, for tomorrow for YwB222 Saturday for sure. That's gonna be a go to topic. Um, but yeah, Uber is all over the headlines because they are flying through their allotted budget as a company for Claude Code, AI coding in general. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah. So they're dumb. That's why. I mean, well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I feel like one of the biggest problems is that they like gamified the whole process, and where it's like 5,000 engineers or something that's using it. So yeah, but it's OD expensive. Like the token usage and it's going up. Not just Claude, but a bunch of the other um, LLMs, that are good with the agents, good with coding, have been raising their prices, have been raising token prices, especially on the per token API side in these past couple months for sure. I'm not gonna lie, if I was a company, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do, Z? But yeah, the consensus out there and the articles that I'm seeing is it is way too expensive. It is way too expensive to fund all the engineers in the building and having them AI code at the moment. Capitalism, again, shooting itself in the foot. I don't know. I don't know if some of these. I don't know really like Anthropics. I don't know. I don't know what their overhead's looking like. I don't know about all that stuff, but they're just trying to get to the bag, or if running these things really cost that much money. Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure it'll come out. I'm sure people are gonna thinking about that just like I am. I'm not even really super thinking about it like that, but it's all good. If I was a company, I'd give all my employees my own harness, proprietary. So you're saying instead Uber should have just tried to build their own little infrastructure, their own little coding bots? Probably, to be honest, probably. Or at least find one of these little smaller models that can get it done and partner with them. get a cool little discount or something. I don't know. But yeah, the Claude Code situation, not working for them over there. So hire some AI engineers, put them to work. Yeah. We're going to see a whole bunch of people talking about this, a whole bunch of companies and stuff. I mean, you know, make a few agentic swarms. Okay. Zeman out there killing it. Fast recap what I missed. Was talking a little bit about Uber. I'm gonna dive more into it tomorrow for sure. But Uber burning through their allotted cash flow for this Claude Code situation. So it's a pretty big headline all over the place. So AI and AI coding is expensive. These companies, Anthropic, GPTs, all those been raising their prices, but it's all good. I need to listen to Uber CEO podcast. I haven't in my queue. Hey, that's a dub. That's a big dub. Let's see. Even with open source models, they all have so much hardware. Not like it's not that hard. If you scaled company, you're effed because you weren't built for this. He was talking replacing AI drivers with AI eventually. I could see that too. I could see that. I could see them definitely dabbling with. Yeah, they'll lose to Waymo. You think so? Nah. Yeah. You think they'll lose to Waymo? Nah, Waymo can't even get their cars to not. They can't even get the mapping on their cars right. There's always Lyft and Waymo. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I could definitely see them trying it for sure. I could definitely see them trying it. I mean, I don't know. Hey, that's Heyman's V's dream right there. Driverless cars everywhere. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think there's so many different ways that AI like propagates through tech and through different industries. We haven't even really. I think I don't know that mid-level like robot walking around is. I think we see that before we see the cars. To be honest, I think there'll be an explosion of that soon. But but maybe not. But maybe not. Is it safer to make the cars, or is it easier and safer to make the bots in the house? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Let's see. Like more companies doing the same thing in different ways, better for the consumer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Facts. Decentralization. Maxi over here. I dig that. Need a new car. What you looking for? What you looking at? People are gonna stop going outside because it costs too much money. So a monopoly may not matter. Yeah, I feel that. That's, that's definitely crazy too out here in LA. Can't stop thinking about the robot that stumbled while it danced. More in the building. What's going on, family? It's good to see you. I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that, but it's been interesting watching some of these robot evolution videos and stuff like that. I think it's finally engineers and humans and companies and whatever are finally like realizing we don't have to build the robots with the exact proportions and movements and stuff that humans do. And I've been seeing them do some crazy things with like the new bots with their just their joints and movements, and it's weird. It's really dystopian, but it's kind of smart at the same time. You know, where you got the robot where it's got two arms, two legs type vibes. You know, we can't get away from that because humans think humans are egotistical as a species, but like the shoulders and like, hey, spamming up building. What's going on, family? It's good to see you. What's the word? Not you to go, man. How's everything been your way? What's going on? Robot was moonwalking. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Um, Nacho said also, I don't think it happens globally all at the same time. It'll probably be waves. Like you can see major cities going driverless. Plenty of places all over the world will probably still be driving stick shifts. Yeah, that too. That too. Which is crazy too, because yeah, the technology just yeah, the technology shift is just gonna keep on growing, and that gap, it's hard. It's hard. Um, Forecasts are so fun right now. Oh, you can't participate. It's pay to win at the moment with the spaces for pro only. Yeah, exactly. Z, And once they start doing stuff like that, I lose all interest. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, and I've been seeing other people too, like um God, his name escaped me right now, but one of the other devs, he was like, "Oh, how do I get into space? And how I started space, whatever." And I wanted to write him and be like, "Bro, it's pro accounts, all this. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. One thing about me though is if something is pay gate and I can't get into it, I'm not going to lose sleep over not being in the club, not at all. Like I'll be like, okay, it's paid users only. I'll find something else to do immediately. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's see, bro. I listened to this whole podcast about London's black cab drivers. Now they have to take a manual map test. They study like 10 years for it. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know nothing about London's cab drivers and stuff, but basically make the cab drivers memorize maps and ask them find the best route, point A to B. They only give out a few licenses a year or something. That's crazy. Whole process seems incredibly inefficient. I'm dead. W. Lurk family, it's good to see you. All right, for sure, for sure. Come back when you can. But them cab drivers probably got a union or something. Yeah, true, true, true. It's not only though, it was launched in less than 48 hours. More said facts. There'll always be people who hate on new tech and resist change. I'm sure there's still guys out there talking about how the horse carriage is way better. You didn't have to change the oil. You really think so, Nacho? You really think there's somebody out there that really believes that? But I mean, hey, you was traveling the globe in some of these places where they might still have some horse carriages or something like that. So I don't know. You know, 60-minute segment got the video. Okay. I mean, of course, there's definitely downsides to automobiles, but no, it's one of those tech things that hey, they can keep screaming in the void, but you can't resist it. Yeah, 100%, bro. There's people who always resist change. That's true. That's true. We're seeing a lot of it with the AI side. Not gonna lie, but yeah, man. I don't know. I've been playing around with some different tools lately, and I don't know. I think it's just interesting because I'm always trying to like think about or predict like where we're gonna go in the future. W mans. Copy that. Check that out in a little bit for Sheezy. Yes, sir. Ski. Appreciate you. 60 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a 60 minutes segment showed snippet, any type of vibe in a hot minute. Robo taxis coming to London. Pose threat to cabbies who memorize 25,000 streets turning their licenses. That's crazy. 60 minutes used to be goaded? Yeah, you ain't lying. Sounds like a professional. They shouldn't waste time with them. Mm. What you mean? Tell me more. I see. Tell me more. Tell me a little bit more. What you mean by that? Now they put in a Trump puppet in charge of CBS, so it's gone downhill. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know. All the good people quitting. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do though? They're gonna retire. They're gonna wait until we start swinging back around. Start podcasting. Start streaming. Rip Colbert. Is it Colbert? Colbert? I don't know. I'm not tapped in with those hosts, those late night daytime. I'm not really tapped in, but I do know the name. I don't know. I think yeah. I don't know. Do we see the driverless cars? When do we see that? Who knows? You know. Do we see the robots? the assembly lines or whatever? Do we see the household robots? I don't know. You know, how many houses had Roombas? How many people was trying the Roombas, or even the little knockoff versions? Like how many households tried those? You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, did they use all the maps from the Pokemon Go that we done built for? Do they use that to do something valuable, useful for humans? Who knows? You know. 20 years ago, I waited in line for 3 hours in NYC to go see. Is it? I don't know. I feel like it's Colburn, but is it fancy? in the stand, in the standby line, 19 people in line in front of me. They let 18. Hey, yo, you got hit right at the cutoff. Nah, that'll piss me off. Cold Bear. Okay, that's okay. Cool. Humor's not for everyone, but I've been a fan since I was in high school. That's fire. That's fire. Dang, they hit you at the cutoff right in front of you. That sucks. I might try to. Yeah, if that happened to me, I might be like, "Hey, yo, come on, man. Just one more, homie. Let's, you all right? I'll stand up. I don't even see what's good." Like, I also OD hate waiting in lines. Period. Period. If there's a line for anything, I'm in LA, so we got lines for everything. Drops, rides, shows. No, it's a no for me. Like, the longer the line is, the least I want the thing. As simple as that. I don't even know. Clouding up billion. What's the word, family? What's good? It's good to see you. GM. Hey, Yappin with YwB222, family. We out here on day 277 of this live stream journey. So just outside kicking it, chatting with the fam. It's good to see you. I hope everything's going well. Jon Stewart is the GOAT, is your GOAT. That's your bucket list. Go see Daily Show live. You yapping about everything. We was talking about AI though. I know you've been recently diving in on the Suno side, making some creative music things. It's been fire. So keep that up. What's your thoughts on AI? For the past like month, 2 months, something like that, we really been talking about, or I really been talking about, like the coding side, AI coding, building some apps, like learning and growing in that. It's been cool, but we're talking about it's getting OD expensive, like OD expensive to run some of these good coding models for sure. I wish I just experienced a lot of AI haters the other day. I believe it. Cloud is kind of a rite of passage, not gonna lie. At this point, what happened? They hate Suno a lot. I mean, people can hate Suno a lot, but it's inevitable. And Suno is just gonna be the first one, you know? Google has this little suite it's working on their little research and development side as well too. They got the music generator right built into Gemini now. It's right there under the options. So you can choose generate a picture, generate music is right now there too. It's like you can't fight it. I seen an article. Who was it? Was it Diplo? I hope I don't get it wrong, but I think it was Diplo, and he was doing an interview. I was asking about AI music, and he was like, "It's here." Like those people are screaming to the void. Those artists, whoever fans screaming to the void because it's already here. It's not like we're waiting for it to be a potential thing. No, it's here. Use it if you want to, or don't, but it's not going away. We never claimed to be a real artist, just a tool to express yourself, and that's what it's all about. I think the cool part is as long as people are, utilizing whatever tools are out there, whatever digital tools, analog tools, it doesn't matter. Just telling your story. I think I've been heavily diving into AI art and just AI tools and all that good stuff with creativity. Just staying intentional about telling your story is what's important, in my opinion. I think we're finding art is story, story is art. We're seeing more and more of that. Intentionality around what you're trying to put out. That's all it is. Because there is, not gonna lie, there is a whole lot of slop out there. There's a whole lot of slop. Just people just putting out whatever they can just to put it out. And you know, it kind of sucks because there are a lot of people, a lot of artists, especially in my network, that are utilizing the tools to build something cool, build story, and you know, get their voice heard and stuff. It's tight. No. Love it. Have 19 songs published now. That's lit. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you uploading this, some of that music other places and things? Like what are you doing with it? It's fire. I have a friend who has a server. She's also into AI stuff, and they always hack the server. Yo, like the AI haters are hacking. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Every single gaming Twitch community I follow hates AI. Like I can't ever talk about it. They ban people. See, that's OD. That's OD. And I think that's the same energy. That's the same energy of like these algorithms and being siloed into like the same, you know, just niche group think. Yeah, that's terrible. That's a terrible way to live. Yeah, can't be banning people because, well, I mean, it's all good. Do you have a suggestion on what I will do with my Suno? I mean, I think you should start uploading that stuff if you want. You know, if you want, just try to get it out there. Why not? People's going crazy with some of their AI work. I think it's cool to, yeah, yeah, spot like the DSPs and stuff. You know, I never really got into that part of the journey, my music making journey. You'll make a bank on Spotify, exactly. But you know, find your niche audience, find your fans for sure. But I don't know if there's like I don't know if there's like a free option to get things out to the DSPs, you know. But I think it's all or most of the easy options are like paid. But social media too, for sure, for sure. Yeah, okay. But I mean, but that's if you want to. I mean, you know how that's getting your art out and getting attention on your art now is a whole business now. It's time consuming for sure, you know. But if you just you know having a blast using the Suno tools just to make the catalog, that's it. That's cool, you know. It's all good. No, not sure if they are Spotify worthy yet. Hey, Cloud, you gotta let them tell you that though. You know. But yeah. But no, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Um, let's see. I just said I'm not even making stuff with AI, but if I bring up what's happening in the news about it, they act like I'm Elon and want to stab me. I'm dead. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Trying to follow for 3 years, say if you F with AI, can't F with me. Unfollowed, okay, bye. But I mean, I don't know, Nacho. I feel like I get it. I get it. I understand it, but it's just it's extreme, you know? It's extreme. But I mean it's that. Hey, that's their prerogative, but I don't know, man. You can't be alienating people. Like, why be so divisive about it? Exactly. I think that's a very short-minded view in life. Facts. Facts. Hey, it's definitely summertime in LA because I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on out here. Car alarms going off like crazy. Is my cancellation still working cool on the mics? Because I think the other day, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be canceling or used to cancel a little bit more than it is now, but it's all good. Ruzi, you know, building my guy. Oh, Najee, what's the word, family? It's good to see you. What's going on, man? How you been? How's the streams been? Ruzi, we are reviving. With the homies in the building, my guy Nacho got Cloud in the building as well. That's what's up. It's good to see all the homies, bro. So, yeah, doing good, bro. Streams been well. Man, how are you? Man, I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. last 2 days, had the streak had to push the streak going, but did some late nights, just chilling, yapping. But we back this morning, 10 a.m. doing it up. So yeah, I can't complain at all. Things are good. Graduation season, so just a lot of change. Hey, and that's what it is, man. I think even me, change is interesting. I'm a creature of like I like my little habits and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see. Y'all talking in here. Let's see. Also I think they're very short minded view in life for sure. Live your life, let others live. That's true too. They act like a bunch of Twitch streamers are gonna prevent the AI from becoming reality. Which yeah. I mean, I get it though. A lot of Twitch streamers, a lot of people, they have their niche communities and they go to Twitch to like escape everything else going on, the streamers, the chatters, all that good stuff. So I get it, but yeah, it's inevitable. It's inevitable, you know what I mean? Um, let's see. Yeah, it's happening if Americans like it or not. I see through said a lot of people should stop making hobbies their identity. Don't have to talk about AI 24/7 just because you're into it. Certainly not at the cost of talking about anything else you may be interested in, for sure. Debating and defending technology that will exist whether you like it or not is a lot of energy. That's a dubs. That's a dubs. I see through, man. I like to talk about music too. You feel me? New music. It's Friday. There was a lot of energy last Friday. Where all that energy for today? You feel me? No, just kidding. Just kidding. I need to run up that Black. Black came out with a new one. Six Black. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Um, Black came out with a new one. Zayn came out with a new one. I don't know how y'all feel. I gotta run those two up. There's a couple other folks that came out with new music. I was looking at it last night. But yeah. I should your opinions on the Drake albums. Ruzi, I only specifically played the first one first because it is the R&B joint. So I listened to Habibti all the way through. I'll be honest, it wasn't like I gotta put this on repeat. That's some albums I listen to, I'm like, okay, I'm putting this on repeat. That didn't happen. So the other two, Iceman and Maid of Honor, I haven't hit those up, but Cocoa Nut Water. All right. Come in the building. What's going on, family? How you doing? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Nah, that's all good. That's all good. Like in the outside vibes, of course, Ruzy, man. LA, it's summertime, man. You know, it's actually kind of overcast today, but it's still a vibe for sure. Not gonna lie, a lot of hate on Maid of Honor. I do F with some of the songs on there. I'm gonna have to eventually. I'll get to them. I'll try. So I don't know. I was watching. The homie JV. He was doing his listening party. The live listening party. I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple of points in there. I was like, I would turn this straight off. I would skip this. So I don't know. I'm not that much of a Drake fan where I'm gonna like force myself to listen all the way through to him. So we gonna see. We gonna see. But it's all good. Let's see. Nacho said, "Genie's out the bottle. Can't put it back in with AI and a lot of this tech for sure." Cloud said, "AI helps a lot to make life easier. I don't understand why that's difficult for them to understand." I think too, Cloud. I think that's a good point. But I think a lot of people who are especially like staying against AI just to like that's their stance. I get it. There's good reasons out there to do that, but they clearly don't know that that's a thing. They clearly don't know that it's helping a lot of people, you know, connect or do their jobs or do work or, refine their creativity process, the creative process or whatever. They don't know that that's happening. So they don't know that it's making people's lives easier. You know what I mean? So they just don't know. They just have no idea. You know what I mean? A lot of people have hating as a hobby, so they should chill on hating 24/7 too. That's a word too. I see, that's a word. Hating as a hobby sounds crazy, but that's kind of a bar. That's kind of a song. Nah, somebody should run with that. Hating as a hobby, or is that already a thing? Shout out to IC, man. Hating as a hobby. There's I man when I need him. No, let me see. Andy, been a minute. Hope you're well. Yeah, facts, Ruthie. Same, big same. Um, let's see. That's totally valid. I usually don't bring it up in non-AI spaces, but some streamers are like dedicating segments to hating on AI, bro. That's OD. I mean, it's a hot topic, so I get it, you know. And I think, live streams, streamers, they thrive on hot topics. It makes sense. It's it is what it is. So Chrome said AI is great. Yeah, Chrome, you've been using AI and AI tools for a minute, right? That's cool, man. That's cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I dig that. I dig that. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Bruzy, Chrome. Y'all streams have been going crazy. Shout out to y'all, man. The whole community is just building and growing. Man, it's a vibe watching y'all kill it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going in. Keep going in. I think, but for me too, I mean, I feel like even with all the tech and with all the AI and all that good stuff, I think people, and me too, I tend to want to go back to like the human stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I think live streaming is only going to keep going crazy, especially as like, unfortunately, more AI output that is slop or can be slop or whatever, more people are going to want to see what's up with live content, live humans. Especially because I see through you saying earlier, man, it's so expensive going outside. It's like, I don't know, lockdown vibes all over again. You know? Not by pandemic, but by price. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy. I just say, yeah, that's fair. I honestly don't even use it much other than planning the trips. But I like paying attention to the news and keeping up with what's happening for sure. Just that I think people are just annoyed that AI is taking over, which I get it. It's yeah, but we've seen this though. We've seen this before. Like AI is not the first time a technology shift has been made. You know? Social media was like that, really. You know, still kind of is. I do feel like the internet has been fatally wounded by people constantly bombarding everyone with all the stuff they have AI make them for, good or bad facts. Most of the time, it's not that impressive to the person who did not prompt for it in the first place. It's just so much noise but lacks substance. Exactly. Yeah, that's a bar. Ruzy, much love, bro. Been seeing you grow as well. Now you can't wait to see big things from you, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm having a good time. Streams have been amazing. We're gonna connect some dots here soon for sure. So yeah, man, I appreciate that. Someone should make an AI to search through the slop and curate the best of the best. Yeah, Nacho, but there's just so much of it. There's just so much of it, and it's like, I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. F Peacemaker with TTS. All right. Definitely think the TTS is still down. But yeah. Rec Moski in a building, my guy. What's the word, family? Good to see you. Back from last night. Good to go, man. How's everything going off? How's the weekend starting off? You got a long weekend, right? Monday holiday. That's a lot. That's a lot. Then lump. Oh, that's the rest of it. Then lumping the people getting paid from engagement. They just keep forcing it on everyone because it drives engagement, good or bad. You ain't lying. Rest of the world does not care. The agents plan my trip to Italy. That's a good point. Maybe that's where the humans will still be vital, curators of weeding out the slop. And there's been so many conversations of people talking about like taste and yeah, all that. It's a lot. It's a lot. Peacemakers of BC. Okay. Bro, Peacemaker ended months ago. Not sure, hey, that yeah, that's funny running joke. Where our guy Zai been? No, Zai was in the building 2 nights ago. So he out there doing it up. But they're only talking about taste because the algo decided taste was a trending term. Man, yeah, yeah. Which is heavily ironic since the topic is taste. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. It's an interesting time that we're in. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it is kind of interesting seeing how many people though out there. Did you see Dig did a reboot? No, I did not. I did not. You should love Dig. It was the OG Reddit. I did not. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. It's just interesting seeing humans out there that literally don't know what they like. Just period. When it comes to art, or yeah, art, music, what they want to consume, what they want to do, what they're good at. It's like people have no idea. It's kind of it's crazy. I don't understand how I can't really fathom how humans can get like that. If you don't know what you like, you just well, I mean, if you fall into that comparison trap, like even early before we talking social media and stuff, and just keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with the trends, curating what other people are doing and they like and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could fall into that, but it's wild to me, you know. But I am though notorious for being a contrarian at heart. So if something is super popular, I'm gonna be like, okay, why is this thing super popular? Is it popular just to be popular? Or is it useful? Is it fly? Is it innovative? Is it you know what I mean? So it's all good. Sound muffled? Word? It got OD bad. Let me see. Hold on. Test, test, test. Let me know if that's a little bit better. I moved it up. Sounds fine on this guy. Not he over here with that goaded IC through method. Watch it over on the YT and chatting over on the little pop out chat. I'm on a pop out chat too. The pop out chat is goaded over on the purple app. I got you. It sounds cool. All right. Cloud, let me know if that's better. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Curation will be even more of a valuable skill in a 24/7 slop fest. Yeah, no lie. No lie. People who get good at choosing moments and putting them together will do well. Mm. Yeah, I can't trust Reddit because it's so overrun with bots. It used to be authentic. Now it's all subliminal product placement. Man, yeah, y'all spin. I mean, what happens? People go back outside. People start. Well, I don't know. Do we start going to museums? Like I don't. What do we do? Circulate and fly things and fly links back into group chats and stuff like that. You know, it's like niche communities is gonna come back through heavy. Well, it's kind of where these big conglomerate things are pushing us to. You know, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, y'all. Summer's coming. Summer's here. That's a good time. I love summer. Yeah, they're trying to figure out the form factor for VR with these glasses, not AI. Don't let them fool you. They want us to get into the Ready Player One era with VR, and of course, AI will be inside of it. Yeah, I was thinking about that's crazy that you said that because I was thinking about that last night. Because it's not really lost on me. Yeah, the whole Google Glass era. What Snapchat? Hey, no, Andy coming through. I mean, reverting to the old name. That's gas. Aurora Cloud in the building with the 10 gifted pack subski. No, that's love. I appreciate you, Cloud. No, that's no, you to go for that. You to go. Appreciate you, family. Hey, everybody say W Cloud in the chat. Come on, now we need some dubs. W Cloud. That's big love. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Huge dubs. Huge dubs. That's crazy. Oh, Cloud back in the building. Cloud back in the building. That's fire. That's fire. W Cloud to go. Appreciate the exchanges of opinions. Of course, of course. All right. Boom. Hopefully they get to their destination safely. You know, good vibes in the air for whoever that's going out to. Ambulance. Ambulance. Nah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Cloud. Keep 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 going in. Nah, keep going in. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a real good time. I think. Oh no, so like with I was thinking about that last night, and I remember the whole Google Glass era and all that, trying to get AR, VR, all that stuff. There's a girl who called you the Creole. She been back on the show. Nah, I've been inside. I haven't even been over here. I haven't even been over here. W her though with the streams tonight going in. No, I don't know. Snapchat got their little goggles, Meta glasses, all that good stuff. Apple, whatever, they're experimenting with those big old things. I was thinking about that too because I was reading another article or I was in another call about AI and they were talking about, hey, big devs in the chat. Um, they were talking about developers, you know, not even using the keyboards to do their vibe code and all that good stuff. Just doing like the voice to text. That still is not for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna keep my fingers on the keyboard for I don't know as long as possible. But I was thinking about how that whole evolution of going towards thank you for the gifted subs. Nah, clouds to go for that. Big facts, big facts. Um, let's see. For the glasses, I think the end goal is hybrid AR VR headset slash glasses with AI running all through it, as well with all things. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I think, yeah, you definitely see that. You actually bought the Meta glasses. That's fire. You liking them? Like, how's that going? The only thing I've been really seeing on the articles on that is like, Meta's battle with, I can't remember the country in Africa, that they basically outsourced all that um, identifying the objects, which is all crazy because people of course are using those Meta glasses for all kind of craziness, you know. Yeah, yeah, which is which is wild. But I keep seeing articles around that. But yeah, with the developers and them vibe coding and talking to these bots instead of typing to them, yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that in the future where everybody has the glasses, it's AR, VR, augmented overlays and all that good stuff, and you can just talk to it. And, the operating system on the glass or whatever, shift and change as you're talking to it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can't see full screen, full screen. It's too heavy. Oh, on the Apple ones, I demoed the Apple Vision Pro. Man, what a fumble. Yeah, but that's their start. That's their start to it. I think, they'll either outsource parts like they always do, partner with like a Samsung or something like that, and they'll figure out the glasses. If there's somebody at the top of that company that wants to figure out the glasses, they'll figure it out for sure. And the tech's only going to continue to grow. The form factor, the processing chips getting smaller and smaller, you know how it goes. Only used it once. What actually wasn't sure what I'll do with it. Yeah, I can see that too. No stopping AI. No stopping AI. Facts. Facts. Hey, W hype train. Nah, that's lit. Not the hype chain stress. Let's see. Let's see. That's fire. That's fire. Shout out to Cloud. Shout out to Cloud going in to gifted packs. Yee. Appreciate you, fam. It never meant for Vision Pro to be a consumer product. It was even sold as a development kit. That was to get people to pay to test it for them. That's crazy. But yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. What is this? A turtle? Georgie March? What is the Georgie? That's fire. She said, how cute. I'm crying. Crying. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Y'all gonna it's just super like it's real dystopian, all of it, not gonna lie. You know, price tag was nuts because people are gonna I don't think it's feasible. I don't think it's feasible right now, but to get these embedded wearables, but I mean the wearables right now, like people are experimenting with the glasses. I think I've seen some experiments with like the contacts, but that's not gonna that's not really gonna get it done. Contacts is not really gonna get it done. That's gonna be an even tinier niche for that. But the rings are going crazy. The watches, you know, bracelets. I don't know. Necklaces. I don't know. Wearables where you can talk to them with the AI. It's eventually gonna go crazy. What's Sir Johnny Ive? Sir John Ivy? What's his name? Sir Ive, what's he cooking up? Yeah. Yeah, he's cooking up something. He's cooking up something. Buying a Fitbit Air the first day it's in the store and leaving this Apple Watch behind, going back to a real watch. There you go. There you go. What's the Fitbit Air? What's the Fitbit Air? Or what's the form factor? Is it like a ring? Is it a bracelet? Is it? I am not hip. I don't know. I don't know. I was good under Jaws, but he low key overrated. Oh, not the Sir I hate. I'm crying. We done seen it all. We done seen it all. He a goat, man. He's cooked up some amazing products, man. He's got some hand in some amazing products over the years. Apple. Not the Sir I hate. I'm crying. That's funny. The band without the screen that just came out that Steph has been rocking. Oh, I'm not even tapped in. Like the whoop, but cheap with no subscription. I'm not tapped in with any of that. That's cool though. He needs good leadership. Oh yeah, for sure. Allman ain't no Steve. Yeah, yeah. We gonna see what happens over there with Apple. You know, with the Apple fans, they're still gonna pick up whatever products come out. You know? Or Tim. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. One of the things though is like I hope humans don't lose too much of their own critical thinking, their own thinking around creativity, all that good stuff, outsourcing it out to these AI bots and stuff, which is already starting to see it. Social skills getting going crazy. Human psychology and those effects, you know, psychological effects around using these AI tools. It's a real thing, but we don't seen it before. We don't seen those kind of shits before, but yeah. Can anyone help me on why my Twitch chat box is gone? When I use Comment Browser. What's Comment Browser? What's that? Oh, the Comment AI browser from Perplexity. Interesting. I had that. I used that on the phone. Maybe I probably only opened up like a handful of times. Um, let's see. I don't know. I'll play with it and see. You know what? Later, I'll do some homework, Cloud. I'll get in there and try it. Try it. It's okay if you don't know. I don't, but I can go see because I got the common browser and I got some Twitch, so we go find out. We get to the bottom of it. I don't know. I don't know. No, I'll probably just ask a little chatty chat too. You feel me? Question. Ask perplexity. Yeah, see that part too. would you want your kids to be taught by AI teachers full time? Nacho, it's crazy that you say that because that's already starting. There's already programs out there. There's already schools that are dabbling with it. Yes. I think I was just recently, Amos V was showing me, I think one of the schools, I think it might be out here in LA, maybe, or close or something like that, California or something. But yeah, it's a new little program they're messing with. I think the kids go to school. It's like a virtual type thing, of course, but it's all AI led learning for something like 2 hours, 2 hours a day or something like that. So yeah, it's already coming. It's already here. It's already here. It's already here. Just crazy, you know? Yeah, it's wild. Um, I see through say, yeah, you would want your kids to be taught with the AI teachers. Yeah. Let humans discipline and do playtime. Let the robot teach facts. I mean, I would even scratch off the discipline part, you know? Yeah. Just like having like the teacher as like a instructor, just a roaming instructor in the class. Like, what you working on? How's it going? Any questions? Then they're gonna look at then the kids are gonna start growing up like, teacher, you don't know nothing. Like these this is the bots. This is AI. You don't know nothing. You ain't got nothing on AI. Just start clowning the teacher. You know how kids are. See right now. Could write a whole sitcom. We should hey, that might go crazy. You know what I'm saying? For my Hollywood writers out there, the next stage of Abbott. Next stage of Abbott is the tech side, integrating the tech. I'm not caught up on Abbott. They might have already been touching on that because they definitely be talking about all the little hot topics when it comes to schools. But right, it's all good. I think AI teacher is a double-edged sword because it would be great for special needs kids, tailor the teaching to them, but it could also lead to more isolation. Exactly. Same as all the other problems that we're seeing. For sure. Has to be a balance. I would not let the AI do discipline end up eradicating all humans. I mean, how different is that from the humans? Just kidding, just kidding. On a lighter note, we'll pivot right along from that. No, I'm just playing. Kids are horrible. Hey, yo. Nah, kids, I don't. So, let's see. They had tablets. It was a disaster on Abbott. Yeah, yeah. W Abbott, I already knew they would start covering some of that. I need to catch up. I need to catch up on that. I don't even know what season it's on, how far behind I am, or whatever. I might have to get in there. I don't assume special needs kids would want an AI. I really think they would prefer a human who treats them well, actually. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, one to one, yeah. One to one resources, is the goal for everybody, but it's not feasible, not possible. And there's not even a whole lot of talent out for that. And the conversation is not there for that. But you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I don't know. I think not even just like special needs kids, but kids, just humans, people in general. I think they would all prefer a one-to-one human that treats them well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Period. In life. You know what I mean? It could be possible if you let robots handle the kids who don't need a one-on-one. But I think everybody needs one-on-one. I mean, maybe they don't need it. Once they see everybody else start to have it, they're gonna want it. And they should want it. And then they should need it. You know what I mean? But at the moment, I mean, everyone can have a one-to-one AI agent, teacher, tool thing. I don't know. But then, I think right now we're just in the loss leader phase where these companies are throwing everything out for free until we get addicted to it, hooked to it, like the way that it's helping us, and then they jacking up the prices. Capitalism gets us again. You feel me? That's what we're seeing with the Claude Code side. The prices is going up. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna be all right. Let's see. AI would be like, if this is the future, we should just stop it all now. Dang, not on the uh God, what's the bot from never mind. What's the bot that takes over like Iron Man Jarvis? No strings on me. What is his name? Ultron. Like it's some on some Ultron vibes. Like, yeah, nah, this is cause we gonna help y'all out and take it on out. Yeah, Ultron. Yeah. Man, AI teachers sounds wild to me. You think so, Cloud? I mean, we're already I'm and hey, W back. We're already seeing like so many guided learning or study sessions or whatever. That type of tooling is already all through these AI engines. Like Gemini has like the guided study joint. Um, Copilot has it, and it's pretty cool. I've been using it, and like you can learn a lot on a bunch any topic really in real time. It's pretty kind of yeah, Khan Academy for all type of vibe. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I don't know. I think you know may or may not be what we need, but it's what we got. You know, it's what we got. I mean, think of it like this: like, there's a lot of brilliant teachers out there in the world. There's also a lot of not so brilliant teachers out in the world too. You know, a lot of them just like, hey, go read this book, learn this on your own. I'm gonna throw this test at you, and you got this test, this quiz, here's the final, and that's it. We all been through some college courses and stuff like that. Like, oh, here's the material, here's the book, you go read it, learn it yourself. That's worse than just, well, for some people, that's the worst way of learning than having it guide you through with AI. You know what I mean? So, but also we've also had some brilliant teachers where it's like, oh, they connect with us, they tailor the learning, all that good stuff, and it's like it's gas. But that's not available for every student all across, the globe. Juju in a building. What's the word, family? How you doing? It's good to see you. What's going on, fam? Welcome in, man. Welcome back. Welcome in. How's your day going? How's the weekend starting off? TGIF. We here. We here. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I was in here talking. It could be possible if you let the robots handle the kids who don't need the one-to-one. I met some nonverbal people who seem to love tech. Yeah, yeah, facts, Nacho, facts. Clearly they don't because we never had one-on-one and we all been to school. I see through. I don't know if it's that there were kids that don't need the one-to-one. They were able to survive without having that one-to-one interaction or substitute it with friends and peers and that type of life, especially as you get older, high school, college level, collaboratively working on stuff. I think it's always just been manpower and cost and capitalistic type of issue. Not gonna lie, because we all know that like the smaller class sizes, especially with younger kids, the smaller class sizes is the W. Getting that class size as small as possible is the W. You know, you mentioned the special needs kids and stuff like that. Some of them have like all day pairs and all these school has never been a one-to-one unless you get homeschooled. So I'm confused about this world where one-to-one education exists. There's a lot of well, hey, parents got to advocate for things like this, but I mean, there's plenty of kids that I know that have like one-to-one pairs every day. You know what I mean? You mentioned like the special needs classes specifically. A lot of them have one-to-one pairs, like for them specifically. So, always been a teacher with a classroom of students that is school as we know it. Yeah, for sure. Um, let's see. The key is to learn not. The key is to learn not to want the stuff they say you should want just because they tell you to want it. That's a bar too, for sure. From what I can tell you by the ones coming into college, kids don't actually learn in school anyway. Yeah, which is unfortunate and it's sad. I don't think it has to be that way. So, I mean, anything that people are coming up with as a solution to help educate folks, I think is worth a shot, you know? It's worth a shot for sure. They're just performing an obstacle course of papers and standardized tests. I know it's there already. It's just that I don't know if we should rely on it totally. Kids still need human touch. This is cloud for sure. Humans, not even just kids, humans. All humans need a human touch for sure. And if we say we don't, I think we just lying to ourselves, Um, yeah. So Klaus said, yes, we have it here. Kids who have special needs even have one-to-one partner on their part-time job. Facts. Government encourages them to work or at least do something that contributes to society. I mean, yeah, that's a slippery slope too. I mean, as a general model for school one-to-one has always only ever been for special needs, and that is sadly rare. Yeah, facts. I see facts. Huge facts. Yeah, yeah. Y'all spin. This is a W combo, man. Shout out to y'all. So can an AI agent help supplement that? Cool. Yeah. And then what's gonna happen is like we're gonna see in classrooms, kids have access to well, we're already going to see that path. There's already districts and there's already school boards discussing this. Like, right now the big debate in schools is like AI or no AI. Like some teachers like, nah, strictly no AI in my class. I'm banning it. Hoopty wop, all that good stuff. Others are like, okay, let's use it together, collaboratively. Let's learn it. Some teachers are like, I'm gonna learn it, but the kids can't use it. I'm gonna use it, but the kids can't use it. That's crazy. That's probably the worst scenario. That's worse than like banning it all together in my class type of vibe. But I don't know. We'll see. The kids already have like Chromebooks. Drex in a building. What's good, family? It's good to see you, man. The whole gang's pulling up. Shout out to y'all, man. That's big love, man. Drex, how's everything going, man? Cloud in the building, showing love. That's what's up. Yeah. We're just having a great conversation talking about Drex. We talking about like AI, kind of. Well, we always talk about AI, but talking about AI in education, school, all that good stuff. Always got you tabbed, man. That's love. I appreciate you. Insane ski right back to you, man. How was your birthday, man? How was the birthday? Birthday vibes, chilling. Um, did you do something cool? Been vibing for that weekend? What's the word, man? Went cool? Good to hear. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't think everyone needs one-to-one in school. We learn socially as a society, and that has worked this far. The one-on-one combo to me comes in now with the concept of AI being able to help with actual learning and not just cheating. Yes, 1,000%, 1,000%. But the best teachers out there are the ones who are able to handle, a group of people and educate to a group of people. And that can be the whatever kind of educator. It doesn't have to be just like, K through 12 or college or whatever for people younger than them. It could be just like facilitators all over. Company educators, facilitators, or whatever, talking to people their age or older. It doesn't matter. I think the best educators out there are the ones, like you're saying, who are able to teach a crowd or teach a group and, tailor that, make sure everybody understands it. Everybody in those are the biggest go-to teachers for sure. Um, but that's a small niche, especially compared to just like the global landscape of educators, you know. So can AI help supplement that? Probably, absolutely. There's been a couple of workshops that I've done the last couple of years at our student summit, with knowledge, and I was able to. We all had computers. We had this big lab with computers. So shout out to that situation, where we were able to have like computer labs available for kids and all that good stuff. But I did a couple different workshops. One, I was on stage where I just had the screen where I was prompting and like having the kids and the audience like give me prompts. That was the first year, and then the second year, all the kids had their own dedicated computer in front of them, and they were able to chat and prompt. And that was a better way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Both were kind of goaded, but having that one-to-one resource, that one-to-one computer for every kid versus just me on stage with the projector, it was better because all the kids were able to prompt what they wanted to prompt. So, yeah, I mean, I but it's a tool. It's a tool. AI is a tool. All the tools. The internet's a tool. Just how we use it. You know, if our intention is to try to help other humans learn and grow, that's what it is. But you know what I mean? Not everybody has those intentions, unfortunately. But like that kid who needs extra attention can now get it from AI because the teacher has to teach the whole class. Back in the day, it was expected that parents would help because it was common for the mothers to be at home before the 60s and 70s. Yeah. But do you think so? I think here's the thing with that is if AI gets so, if AI gets to the point where it's good enough to teach the large group of kids and that the human teacher can actually be the floater that's helping, you know, bring up the you know the people who need the extra help, that might be a goaded way. And somebody's people are gonna try it. They're probably trying it right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And then the tech's gonna get better. I don't know. I don't know, man. I know through AI I've learned a whole bunch of different things on a bunch of different topics. You know what I'm saying? So the information's out there. I think AI is bringing down this age of like gate kept information and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's what that was what I proposed earlier. Humans are to back up to the robots and manage the recess. And that I mean, AI might get so good to the point, or humans might get so good at using AI in that structured setting. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're just gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the kids are just gonna be goofing off like they do with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Cool AI is the new cool map games. They're gonna just build their own cool map games and then just be not doing the lesson. That'll happen too. I don't know. You feel me? Scale in the building. What's the word, family? How you doing, fam? It's good to see you. How's the weekend starting off, G? Um, yeah. Once they allow women to have their own bank accounts without their husband co-signing in the 60s and get their own credit cards in 1974, workforce change, and so did education. Facts, I see. And we're seeing a lot more of that shift too, man. You know, hey, women's out there, they're kind of sick of me. But hey, I feel it. I feel it, you know. And that's also crazy that that was just in the 60s. Don't piss me off. Here goes Hey Miss V. Hey Miss V. Shahrukh in the building. What's going on, family? Shout out to y'all. I was just about to close this thing on down. So yeah, shout out to y'all. See, be careful with the whole one-to-one education concept because there is a possible timeline where if AI is so good and can teach them one-to-one, then school might go away. Yeah. Then it's childcare and paying for the AI education service. Yeah. So yeah, that is a huge possibility, especially in a capitalistic society. But yo, yeah, it's all bad. Like ask Gen Z to set up a networked printer. Man, I could barely set up a networked printer, man. But yeah. Hey Miss V said my dream. Shaw, what's going on, family? We just talking. We talking about AI, of course, you know, but AI in education, all kind of stuff. Swipe this little notey off there real quick. Perfect. That's a good business idea. Hey, Miss V, for sheezy, for sheezy. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure there's always going to be goaded ideas out there, good intentioned ideas, and they're going to get flipped because, yeah, all of this stuff costs money. Cloud is back in the building for sheezy. Absolutely. Absolutely goaded. Yeah, but then people will have to be able to afford something that was free before. Mm, yeah. Maybe that goes hand in hand with the yeah, yeah. Hand in hand with the remote wave. You got the remote. workers. Like, okay, cool. You don't want to come to the office? Cool. We gonna eliminate school since everybody using AI too. That's that's a scary thought, but you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Some people are gonna try some things, some districts, some cities, some states. They're all gonna try some things. Is it gonna work? Who knows? If you can escape a little corporate greed, it might. If you can't, it's a wrap. It's a pretty good. You get what you pay for. So, uh, Section 8 AI will not be teaching you a lot of things very well, I would imagine. I wouldn't want AI teaching kids everything. Yeah. What are some of the subjects that AI? Well, okay, that's crazy that y'all say this because shout out to Amos V. She was putting me onto a little AI link the other day, and it was talking about that. It was talking about kind of brainstorming what AI should not be used for: recess and lunch, arts and crafts. The hard part with that I see is I agree with the arts and crafts. However, that's like one of the things. That's one of the things that is like one of the first innovations for AI. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? On vacay in Budapest, that's lit. That's lit. Cloud, our guy Nacho, he just recently was backpacking all across Europe and stuff too. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Prompting is not arts and crafts, it's computer programming. We need more people to understand that and know that. That's facts. That's facts. All while computer programming is shifting and getting turned on its head too. You know? Noel's just there. In Budapest, that's fire. Now, programming can be art too, but not always. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different niches. It's crazy. AI can't replace human creativity. They're trying. They're trying. And they're trying to make, and it's entertaining too. Yes, time for you and Miss V to take a trip to Europe. Ooh, wee. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, probability. uh, Shaw said you need that human interaction. Like that's how their personalities develop and shape. Facts. We were talking about that earlier before you came in, for sure. For sure, for sure. South America instead. South America is a vibe too for Sheezy. I think on our bucket list first though, not gonna lie, is the islands, Caribbean, for sure. For sure. It won't. Basically goes off previous knowledge. Humans can think of things other people haven't thought of yet. It's a bar too. Shout out to y'all. Y'all spitting. Y'all spit. I dig it. I dig that. Man. Yeah, I don't know. We humans is gonna try some stuff. Some stuff is gonna work, some of it's not. But it is. I'll meet y'all in PR. Let's party. Okay. Okay. Say less. Say less. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Now y'all got me sidetracked thinking of traveling. Let's get it. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. Bad Bunny concert. Bad Bunny. Bonito. That would be lit. That would be lit, actually. A Bad Bunny concert in PR. That would be crazy. Gotta renew my passport before I go anywhere else. St. Thomas. Haven't been. I haven't been to St. Thomas either. Can't wait for AI to clean my whole house before and after bed. And I mean, Cloud, we was kind of getting to that wave a little bit with the Roombas. We was talking about Roombas earlier, you know, robot vacuum cleaners and stuff like that, but it wasn't really there. The tech wasn't really there. You know, if you know, you know, your Roombas get stuck on a cliff. That was just like a little 5-inch little joint. Hate the Roomba? I'm crying. Hey, don't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud. No, I'm just playing. Can't wait for AI to take my job. You can't wait for AI to take your job or to do your job. I'd rather vacuum and get it over with. They got that crazy cleaning robot in China that does everything. Yeah. We're going to see some crazy tech. We're already seeing some crazy tech. We're going to see some even crazier tech. Yeah, they got them bots doing everything. You miss Rumi? No, hey, Miss BB naming everything. This is the W Native American right there. She be naming everything. That's hilarious. But Rumi was our Roomba robot. Shaw got cats though. Shaw, did you ever have the cats riding your Roomba? I'm not an animal guy like that, so I didn't have the cat on, you know, riding it like a skateboard type vibes. It's hilarious. I think it's only for commercial use, but I literally saw it do everything like clean the toilet, bathroom, laundry. Yeah, I need one. Klaus said, I'll pay for that. Run it up, package it up, send it to me. I'm waiting. That's the go in the building, my guy. Najee was good. How we doing? W9GW Mans. WU Mess, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, man. How's everything going? We back at 10 a.m. vibing. It's nice out here in LA. Was overcast. Now the sun's coming out. I'm getting OD baked out here, but it's all good. It's all good, man. Have some go-to conversation with the fam. They're using it in some high-end hotels. That would be okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be tripped out if I was traveling and I went to I was in a high-end hotel or something like that, and I seen like the robot worker walking around or the robot maids, like somebody knock on the door to your room and they open up the door and it's the robot maid. I think I would be freaking tripping. I would be tripping. I don't know what I would do. What y'all would do, I don't know. That's here. That's here. Will the robot maid steal your stuff too? Hey, don't do that. The maids is not stealing stuff. Stop it. The maids is not stealing stuff. Yeah, the room service, it's gonna knock on the door and be like, we have a couple voice options for your room service bot. Like, here's voice one, and then switch to voice two. Here's voice two. Nah, see, this is nuts. Bless you. Thank you, sir. I was just doing a little cough. No, I wasn't trying to cough up in the mic, you know. But shout out to you, Scale. You to go. Scale. Add a command 6-7. What it need to do? Scale, what's the 6-7 command need to do? Room service. Nah, that's not Ness said he's gonna knock out the robot and run. Joke's on you, Ness. We not knocking out the robots. We not, you know. They gonna get the heavy duty Boston ones. And no. Ness, we not fighting the bots. That's the problem. They're titanium steel, and their joints move in omnidirectional, and ours do not. Speak some Creole for us before you sign off. Now I gotta explain this whole thing. Shout out to IC. Now I gotta explain the whole thing. Or you can in chat. No, I'm doing it because y'all gonna do it over the top in chat. We ain't finna do that. Rock'em Sock'em Robots need to bring Robot Wars back. No, see now Nacho's trying to make the robots like chicken fighting. No, see, this is all bad, y'all. This is all bad. No. Hey, if I get a robot though, I'm treating that robot with kindness and love and respect, just like all the animals I done had in my life type vibes. You feel me? Oh, wait, you want me to? I do not. No, I second guessed that. I rethought that IC and I was like, no. Okay, all right, here we go. This is what happened. What happened, IC? What happened? What happened? No, I got it. I got it. Nah, Brian, they're gonna make you a pet when they take over. Not me. Not me. They ain't finna make me a pet. Here's one thing. No, never mind. We ain't never mind. That's a wild. Yeah, like we did with Rumi. She was a queen. Yep. See? Nah. Gotta take care of your robots, man. This woman rolled up on him trying to holler. That is so not even factual. That is so far from the truth. It's crazy. Imagine a robot moving company. Now that's a bar. It's gonna be the robot. The robot. Okay, so it's gonna be the robot moving company with the robots. The robots do all the lifting and stuff. It's just gonna be a dedicated. It's just gonna be a robotic moving company with specific robots that are specifically made to move stuff. Like they're gonna have like conveyor belts and whatever. Like a factory. You know what I'm saying? Like a factory, whatever. They're just gonna have the tiny robots that move around on the little four wheels and move all your stuff, load it in the truck for you, and then the truck's going to be automated. The little Rivian automated van or whatever that you could buy. Like that's all it's going to be. The electric joint, moves it. The robots, unpack themselves. See, this is a whole like we should just vibe code this whole movie. Let's just vibe code the movie. The robots, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, better yet, the robots are the actual wheels to the truck of the thing. So they like, they get in formation like little ants, boop, 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 bow, 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 get under, lift the truck up, boom, boom, boom. And it's not even a truck at this point. It's just like the cab, the cabin or whatever. And then the robots together underneath, they just drive, they just drive the container. That's it. Boom. Business. Now, when we see it, this stream's going to look crazy. I'm going to look crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? They just get in formation, form little, 8 little robots like the little semi truck or whatever, driving to your destination. By then, we might even have the little electric strips in the concrete in the floors, or it's just gonna be a hyperloop or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's nuts. But what do humans do at that point? Like, is this Wally for real? Like, we all just gonna be sitting around doing nothing? Some people are gonna be outside jogging and stuff, living life. Or is there going to be so much pollution in the air that we can't go outside? Is it Ready Player One? Is it Wally? Or is it a human utopia? It's not. I don't know, man. Look at him ignoring the chat. All right, bet. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. That was a W chat, Shaw. Robot moving company. It's coming. But they not finna make me a pet. Cause no. We gonna get to braiding escape routes and maps in the hair again. If you know, you know. Um, and as soon as he looked up at her, she was shook. She said, "Oh my God, your light eyes. Are you mixed?" He said, "Nah." She said, "You must be Creole." I'm trying to formulate the percentage of how factual that chat is. Klaus said, "Uh-oh." Nah, it wasn't even like that. What episode was this? I think this might have been like Monday. Or the last time I was no, last 2 times I was outside. Yeah, Transformers, Shaw. It's just gonna be Transformers, man. She was mesmerized, and then she proceeded to tell him about some show she was watching on Hulu, how wonderful black people are, how she did not want to be on camera for his stream. The ends. That's pretty okay. That was probably the most factual one. So from the beginning of I See Through, he said this woman rolled up on him trying to holler. That is 10% factual, maybe. That's a generous 10%. And then the other one, as soon as I looked up, she was shook. She said, "Your light eyes. Are you mixed?" B said, "Nah." She said, "You must be Creole." That's about 30% accurate. And then Nacho said, "You know, this was recorded, right?" That's why he said it. Exactly. That's why he said it, because it's all recorded. Um, she was mesmerized, proceeded to tell him about some shows she was watching on Hulu, how wonderful Black people are, how she did not want to be on camera for extreme. So after the she was mesmerized part, yeah, that's about, yeah. So I would say 80 to 90 of that sentence is correct because she was not mesmerized. That's crazy. Um, this stream snipe? Yeah, Shaw. I wasn't there for this. I didn't even see it. Looking at him ignoring. I know he sees this. I can see him read it. I wasn't reading it. I was just telling my story about the Transformer shipping company. It was last week when he was outside. Snuff back in a building. I didn't even see what's going on, family. How you doing? See, look at chat. Phone dealer, what's the word? I'm from India. I cheated you that day. But in mine, I was sleeping here at I don't know. I see through, man. What's phone talking about? You over there in the chat too? Phone, what you talking about, man? What's good? What's good? Welcome though. All right, hold on. Are you gonna post that VOD? I didn't take it down. Snuffleupagus, 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 snuffleupagus. Why I keep adding another L in there? Snuffapapagapala, snuffapop, snuffapaga, what? Snuffleupagus, snuff. My God, looks like an awesome day outside. Hope you are well. Hope you're well, family. It is an amazing day out here in LA. We out here vibing. Amazing convo with the fam. We're gonna post the VOD. I didn't delete this up. I want to see it. Go see it. It's fine. I'm not saying nothing. Mrs. V, he was very respectful. Immediately said, "I got a wife." Dang, Nacho. Now you had to lead with, "I'm not saying nothing," but that was facts. Mrs. V gonna make you wear a hijab outside. Dang, that's crazy. That's so wild. That's wild. 30% run it back. This is exactly what happened. I will be vindicated. Nah, she was not a threat. And you could have led with that. And well, hold on. Nobody is, and this is me. So, okay, so when I tell you the real of what really happens, truly amazing, any of those will do. Hey, Snuff, you the go, man. How's the weekend starting off? What's going on? Snuffleupagus, Snuffleupagus is the only serious person in chat right now. You feel? I'm sure Ms. V is way hotter than her. All right, family. This is all Icy Through's fault, by the way. And I will let the record show. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Where'd the phone go? Where are you from? Please speak Hindi. No. Wait, what? Phone, nah. Phone. I'm black, my G. And I'm in LA. And I do not speak Hindi. Yeah, so I only left out the part where you got her drunk. Yo, one, first of all, nah. Mrs. B can watch the VOD, you know. She said, "Will." Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. All right, hold on. I mean, I guess we could go watch it together on screen right now. We're not doing any of that. We are literally not doing any of that. So, all right. So I'm streaming, whoop de wop last week or whatever. I'm in my little streaming spot, you know, and I hear somebody crossing the street that was clearly talking to herself. And I assumed it was a lady, you know. My assumption was right. She comes up, and so, you saying she was drunk when she came to you? Fine, I'll allow that. Oh, okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Juju locked in. This is yeah. How did we get here? We were having such an amazing future telling conversation. Seeing that, but now you got us focused on the past of last week, and now look at us. Now look at us, chat. Now look at us. And yes, this is us. I'll remember everyone in here right now for this moment. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. She come across the street. She's clearly unhoused at the moment, or down on her luck at the moment, or whatever. She, yeah. I'm sitting there and I hear, and from across the street, I could hear that she sounded like she was talking to me in my direction or something like that. No, I'm not playing the clip. Y'all can play the clip. It's right there. Y'all can go and, you could even, never mind. Never mind. So she's like saying something to me, but I'm clearly on stream trying to talk to y'all. And we was having another go to conversation. So I wasn't really like hearing what she was saying. At the same token, I was kind of trying to like not ignore her, but I'm clearly busy doing something. You know what I mean? So it's all good. She comes over, she's talking. Then she gets close enough, maybe. How long is my wingspan? I don't know. How long is a wingspan? 5, 6 feet? More than that? So she's probably like 4 wingspans away. And it's like, oh, all right, Valmore. All right, Valmore. All right. No, so she comes over and she's like, oh, my bad. I didn't. She's like, are you busy? And at that moment, I was kind of confused. Like, yeah. All right, Valmore. She was close to your shoulder. Anyways, so she's coming over, and immediately in chat, the biggest instigator right now in chat, I see through. He goes, "All right, be nice to her, whatever, whoop-de-wop." So I'm like typing in the chat, "Hey y'all, can y'all hear her?" She was very worried about being on camera. Well, I mean, I mean, I mean, I don't. If I was personally unhoused at the time, I wouldn't want to be on nobody's camera. So I mean, I don't know if she's like, been down on harder times for a long time. We'll get into the story that she started saying or whatever, but I don't know. So I don't know if I would want to be. I get it. How is B? Wow, you said to be not. He said to be nice because like we could clearly tell that I could clearly tell, and then I think they could clearly hear that she wasn't in her, you know. I don't know. Never mind. We're digging a deeper hole. I mean, yeah, I meant like you kept explaining that you're live streaming. She was like, don't record this, which is also a topic too, because like people really don't know what live streaming means or what streaming means, which is pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Like, lady, walk away, you came into a live stream, not the other way around. Yeah, which is also interesting too. Older people get confused. She was kind of emotional, but she would have snatched you up if she could have. Baltimore. 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 What are we doing? They think you can delete stuff off a live stream. Yeah, true. You was minding your own business. She came into your space. Hey, I mean, which is cool, which is okay. I'm in a public place, you know. That's part of being in a public place. I get it. So anyway, she comes over and she's like, "Oh, are you busy?" And for me, I was confused. Like, clearly, kind of, yeah. I'm not talking to myself, which is also a thing too. You know, we need to address like mental health and things like that. But I mean, there's a lot of people that be talking to themselves in LA, you know. But I'm like talking to a computer and a camera screen. So clearly, if I'm not talking to a human, maybe not clearly, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, yeah, facts. Maybe she thought I was talking to myself too, or maybe I was, or I'm recording myself from like doing my homework, but I'm talking to myself as I'm doing my homework. She's talking to herself and asked if you were Creole. Nah, Sage immediately. She's like, "Are you busy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But then she starts talking anyway. And then she's like, "Oh, well," she was emotional, and she said like, you know, her pops had like passed away a couple days ago, so things weren't all good or whatever. Then she said, and I was kind of like listening to her, but also not because I'm still on stream. And so I'm like typing to y'all in the back end too. And I was like, "Can y'all hear her?" And then chat was like, "Yeah, we can hear her loud and clear." And I was like, "Okay." So then at that point I'm trying to hurry and let her know like she's telling me all this information, but I am on camera. Like I literally feel like I look like I'm on camera. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever the reason was that she approached you, she lost it as soon as you hypnotized her with those Creole eyes. She asked if you're married. Quick, quick though. That's true. That's true. I don't know what to say, guys. So I'm sitting there and I'm like typing to y'all, "Hey, can y'all hear her?" You're like, "Yeah." So I'm, okay, okay. So a couple times I'm like, "Well, I'm live. I'm live." She's like, "Oh, okay." So then that's when she's like, "Oh, I don't want to be recorded." And then she was like not coming around on like this side or whatever. Now she tried to hex me. Nah, she didn't. So yeah, I guess I did look at her or whatever. Y'all doing OD too much. And she's like, "Oh, she was like, she said, "Oh, you have like eyes." Oh, she was like, "Are you mixed?" She's like, "You had to have like," basically she was like, you had to have like white in your family." And I was like, "No, I'm black." I was like, "Well, my grandma is like a quarter, but that's about it. Like, you know, my family's black." She's like, "Okay." Um, then she was like, "Oh, are you like Creole or whatever?" And I was like, "No, you know, not that I know of, no." And she was like, "Oh, okay." So then she just starts going on a rant about, you know, how she was like, black people are awesome. I was like, "Okay, cool." So yeah. So we listened to her story, you know, y'all was reading chat talking about unskippable cutscene, NPC, all the stuff. And I was just trying to be nice. I don't think she was Creole or versed in hexes. I got more of the vibe that she was familiar with the culture and Creole and felt comfortable to speak freely. Yeah, black people are the best. Maya in the building. What's going on, family? It's good to see you. Maya, school out? What you doing? What you doing? Maya lives her 5'4" glorious King Bruno Mars, and Maya was here. That's kind of a W commands. ILB. I love Bruno. I enjoy Bruno as well too. I don't love Bruno, but yeah, the ILBs. I like Bruno. Maya, what's the word, family? How we doing? What's going on? Hey, it's 12 o'clock. I gotta get up out of here. Literally just got off the bus. But yeah, so hey Miss V, that's pretty much. How does she have her own commands? You can request it. It's one of the things. Vomore, you can request your own command. Scale, was it scale? Scale was trying to put 6, 7 in here, something. I don't know. I asked him, what do you want it to do? But literally just got off the bus. I'm so cooked. Why? What happened? What'd you do? What's the word? Got to run too. Have a great day. Nacho, you the GOAT, man. It's good to see you. Appreciate you coming through, man, as always. Have a good rest of the day, man. Have a good weekend, all that good stuff. I don't know about that. This might be Hex Wars to be decided. No, hey, it's not any of that. Not any of that. Hexes don't be working on me anyway. But yeah. But then she was like, "Oh, are you married?" And I was like, "Yes." I think I was like, "Definitely," or something like that. Well, actually, no. Hey, Miss V, Hexes don't be working on me. Like, gave some sixth graders some oatmeal and cookies because I didn't want them. They opened it and threw it up on the back of the bus where me and my friends were sitting. It made it look like we're the ones who put all that food on the floor. So like we're probably cooked, but it wasn't even us. So anything but school at this point. That's a crazy story. I'm not gonna lie, you going through it already, just on the bus ride home. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Told them to pull the bus footage. There was a full Pop Tart on the floor too. I'd rather the Pop Tart be on the floor than in somebody's stomach. Y'all gotta leave them Pop Tarts away. Gotta go W stream till next time. Cloud, you the GOAT. I appreciate you. Came back. It's always good to see you, family. I really appreciate that 10 pack ski. Gifted subs going crazy. My guy Nacho caught one. That's lit. Cloud, you to go. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of the day. Have a good weekend. All that good stuff. We'll be back, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Onaji Saturday. Got some things to talk about and all that good stuff as well too. What's wrong with Pop Tarts, man? That's all manufactured chemicals, gang. That's manufactured chemicals. Pop Tarts is not real food. You know this, Shaw. You know this, Shaw. Maya said I did tell him pull up that footage. I'm crying. I'm crying. Y'all are crazy. But I mean, Maya, you the one who did give the food to the person that threw it up. So can't you be giving food to anybody? You don't know what these little kids, these sixth graders, you don't know what allergies they got. But yeah. You mean there's no pastry or fruit in there? Ain't it just like jelly or something in there? Sheesh. Don't tell me to pull up the ingredients of Pop Tarts right now. Well, I said what I said. I'd rather see it on the floor than in somebody's stomach. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Well, Maya, I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope nothing happens. Hope you don't get in trouble, for just being kindness and sharing. That's the story I would go with, you know what I'm saying? I was being kind, shared my resource with somebody else who needed it, and unfortunately, didn't sit well with it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your story. You gotta stick to that. You feel me? We'll start scanning ingredients and ask AI if it's something you should eat. Shaw, that thing's gonna be like, you ate this before? If I was the AI, that's what I would say. I'd be like, you ate this before? My guy. It's gonna be like, yeah, Shaw, this ingredient list is fake salt, fake sugar, and a little bit of plastic. Why are you eating this? Is there no other food? That's what the AI is going to say. Right back to you. Is there not any real food near you? How can I assist you? Hey, Red 40 junk? Yeah. The dye's going crazy. Man. Well, for the record, organic Pop Tarts are horrible. Just eat the yoga mat tarts. Not the yoga mat tarts. What about hot Cheetos? You already know. If you had to ask and say, what about hot Cheetos? You already know. That's OD bad. Starting with what Juju said, that red 40. Starting with that red 40. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Man. Don't take hot Cheetos away from us. I mean, no, I get it. I get it. Like, you know, we all unfortunately have our vices and stuff. That I'm not the best of eaters, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Try to make a conscious effort. Chat beyond my helmet about, you know, the milk being for the little moo-moos. I don't know if I can let that go. I don't know. I don't know if I can let that go. So I don't know if it's red dye microplastic bad, but it might be. Might not. Make sure Make sure you get your daily doses of microplastics, everyone. Your body's dependent on. All right, I see. All right. With the mod sword and everything, it's crazy. You got to put the just kidding or something at the end. Are you a chip guy? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I like I'm a old school Lay's barbecue chip guy. They just recently, that's not actually not recently, I think a couple years ago, they had to rehaul the whole formula for them. Because I think, yeah, it was one of those ones that had, oh, it had MSG in it, heavy MSG in those joints. But they just recently rehauled them. Like, actually, when was that? Should I start fact checking stuff? I just be saying stuff online. When did Lay's barbecue change the, what's it called? Formula. How do you spell it, bro? Formula to remove the MSG. Let's see. What year was this? I like calling chips crisps with a British accent to confuse my fellow Americans. I see through you on one today. It's Friday. It is Friday. Where my mouse go? Oh, there we go. Lay's baked and kettle cooked formula change to remove MSG. Lay's announced in October 25. So I guess that was real recent. I feel like that was way longer ago. Maybe I was part of a early LA, California push on that. I don't know. Maybe it was just October 25. That it would remove artificial flavors and colors from all US potato chips, including, yeah, the Lay's baked, Lay's kettle cooked, blah, 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 blah. These changes are part of PepsiCo's broader Clean Label initiative, which also targeted the removal of certain synthetic additives, including monosodium glutamate, MSG, from its flagship brands. Although the company did not explicitly name MSG in the October 25 rollout, the ingredient swaps and additive reductions align with the same reformulation goals. Given that the reformulation was implemented by the end of 25 and that Lay's Baked and Kettle Cooked are among the lines updated, it is reasonable to conclude that the MSG removal from Lay's Baked and Kettle Cooked chips took place in late 25 as part of this global refresh. Peacemaker is a beast. So yeah, I did notice on the back of my barbecue Lay's chips that I wasn't finna stop buying anyway. Moved the MSG. So shout out to those health conscious activists and everything who brought the hammer down on these companies and let's get it. You feel me? I also didn't know or remember or realize that Lay's is part of that PepsiCo brand umbrella. You keep scamming me on TTS. Greg Mosky, yeah, I'm on StreamYard. That TTS is long gone. Unless something crazy happens, or StreamYard, or I'm back on OBS or whatever, that TTS is cooked. Whoa. Healthy American is not an American with medical bills. That is unacceptable. Yeah. There's a deeper, darker. I'm sorry, Rack. I'm sorry. Family. Go to stream. Go to stream. Go to stream. Episode 222. You know, when the numbers is in alignment, we come through killing it. So, hey, shout out to y'all. TTS for chat, comments, chaos. What you talking about, IC? What you talking about? Where you at? I'm outside. I'm in LA. I'm outside in LA type vibe. I'm at my favorite Wi-Fi hub. I'll say that. My favorite Wi-Fi hub, and they ain't got the same love for me. That's okay. I get it. I understand. I'm always running these little side quest social experiments, and this is one of them. This is one of them right here. See how long it take for, yeah, I don't know. The drama, the entertainment, the drama. I don't know. Our family W stream, W Friday stream. We out here. You guys have an amazing weekend. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST for ONAGU Saturday. You know, our longest running segment going crazy. Yeah, let's go then. Let's who's live though? We got a lot of homies in the building, so let's shoot somebody the little raid ski. Get up on out of here. You feel me? Who is live? Who is live? Who is live? Guy Drex is live. Gang is live. Who else live, man? And it's daytime Friday. Oh my God, Midwest is live, and Ness is live too. We'll shoot Midwest the raid. I don't think we raided Midwest yet. I'll say what's up to my guy. Another Unc. He's probably out here looking at some music, doing some music stuff. Let's say what's up. So they go. If you ever go to the Lego store, can you let me know if they still have the NES Lego? For sure. For sure. Which one though? Which one? The original box joint, or I'll be honest, I haven't seen that one in a minute. I haven't seen that one in a minute. The last time I looked though was like what? I don't even remember. The OG Nintendo? Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. Oh, with the TV setup? Yeah. With the little scrollable little Mario joint where he little Lego sprite flood across the screen type joint. That's the one. Yeah, I think that's a wrap for that. Why you ain't tell me when it came out? They were all over the place. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Apple Cash. Hey. Cool. W Straight family, let's get up out of here. I got Midwest some love. 33 Midwest. Where am I trying to go? Stream manager. There we go. Go to stream, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or anything, you know, any topics that you guys want to get into, let me know. My OG Nintendo's in my basement. It still works. I think my OG Nintendo is still at my parents' house. I think it's still at my parents' crib. I think sometimes the kids be getting on it. I don't know. I think it works still too. Grails. OG Grails. You need something. It's connected to a TV since I don't have that connector. Yeah, the OG RCA cables. They don't know nothing about some RCA cables. He said, yes, I do got the Mike Tyson punch out. Duck Hunt, Mario 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. You got the little, I had Duck Hunt too, with the little gun adapter, little laser. Pew, pew. Yeah. Boxing games. All right. W Stream family, we out here. Let's get to it. Goats, y'all the goats, man. Yeah, what's he doing? He out here doing something. He on day 232. Let's go. Start the raid ski. Man, stay hydrated, y'all. Stay away from them Pop-Tarts and that dye. The microplastics, man. If you can't recognize what's on the back of the boxes, maybe just have a second thinking. You feel me? You don't think you have the gun? The little zapper blaster? Oh, it's fire. It's fire. All right, gangy. We out. YwB, you guys are amazing. 00736 code to get Mike Tyson. Dead. W. They don't know nothing about that. What y'all know about the Game Genie? I had the Game Genie too. Game Genie was OD unfair though, but Game Genie was crazy. All right, fam, we out. W stream. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. Let's get it.